Hey lovelies, it's Emmy. Welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite recipes. Well, not only my favorite, but my son and my husband as well. So it's my recipe for karaage. So karaage is crazy lighting. Sorry, the sun is, yeah, all right, capricious sun. And for those of you that don't know what karaage is a Japanese style kind of fried chicken. Sort of more like a fried chicken nugget. It's almost always a piece of chicken thigh, dark meat that has been lightly coated and deep fried. So you get these kind of little chicken nuggets, but nothing like chicken nuggets that you would find here in the States. They're delicious. You can find them at any supermarket. If you don't know what a Japanese supermarket looks like, I'll put a link down below to one of my videos of a Japanese supermarket. But they have a fried food section, and you can just buy karaage freshly fried anytime. Usually very in small quantities. You can also buy at supermarkets little karaage sandwiches. And because I miss karaage, you can't really find it here in the States easily. So after researching a few different recipes, I kind of came up with my own. So let's go in the kitchen and I'll show you how it's done. So begin with cutting your boneless, skinless chicken thighs into bite-sized pieces, about 1 inch or so in diameter. Next, we're going to prepare the marinade by peeling your ginger and grating it on a fine-tooth grater. Grate about a heaping tablespoon of the ginger pulp and then squeeze it over your cut-up chicken. You should get about a teaspoon of ginger juice. Next, using a garlic press, press your 2 cloves of garlic. You can also mince it if you don't have a garlic press. Add your 2½ teaspoons of soy sauce, a ½ teaspoon of sugar, 1/8 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. Mix this really well and let it marinate for at least a half an hour up to 3 to 4 hours. Okay, so when you're ready to fry, go ahead and add about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. You can also substitute potato starch or even rice flour. Any of those will work. So mix this really well. It might be a little bit difficult to mix, but you want your chicken to be well coated and almost dry. So feel free to add a little bit more flour if necessary. So heat about 1 inch of vegetable oil in a heavy bottom skillet, and you'll know when the oil is ready when you stick chopsticks in there and it bubbles profusely like that. Then gently add your chicken pieces to the hot oil and nudge them as they start to cook. They like to stick to the bottom, so give them a little nudge as they're cooking so they don't stick. While your chicken is frying, you can prepare your wasabi mayo. I'm just using my favorite Hellmann's and scooping about 3 tablespoons of that into a bowl. Then add some prepared wasabi, add as much as to your liking, and give that a good stir. Now back to the fried chicken. Once your chicken is golden, drain it onto a rack, and then once it's a little bit cooler, you can use a paper toweling to absorb some of the excess oil. If you want to make some karaage sliders, all you have to do is get some tiny little buns, spread some of that mayo on there, and then add a few leaves of torn iceberg lettuce, and then top it with your karaage, and you're set. Another way to serve it is on a bed of lettuce, or in this case spinach, along with some lemon wedges and your wasabi mayo, and of course, hot steamed rice. Okay, so here is the finished karaage. This is one of the ways you can eat it, just with some rice. We also like it with wasabi and mayo as well, but today I'm going to just go with lemon. Here we go. Itadakimasu. A little bite of rice. Really, really delicious. I love it. The chicken is juicy. The exterior is slightly crispy. It has a nice garlicky flavor, really well seasoned, not overly salty. And if you drain it well and if you cook it at the right temperature, it's not overly greasy as well. Granted, you shouldn't be eating this every day, but it's delicious. My son loves this. I just cut the little pieces up and he has it with rice. It also, like I said, makes a delicious sandwich. Yeah, please try this recipe out. It's really delicious and really easy to make, actually. I make this on a weeknight all the time, so yeah. Anyways, karaage. Dozo. Thanks you guys as always for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers, take care, bye. It's an isosceles triangle with rounded corners. So let's give it a taste. Mmm. Doritos are good. I don't know what they put in Doritos, but it's something really good. It's a great balance of flavors.